everyone get ready for quite possibly the most hype match in the regular season. It's already confirmed that CFO and TSW are our top 2 teams. Let's be honest here. I feel like CFO looked by far the best team throughout the year. However, there was only one team in this whole year who could take them down, and that was TSW. And now, to be fair, I have to give a little to be fair. CFO was sick. But with that being said, TSW is a good team, and this time around they're looking like actually or potentially MSI team as, okay, oh, they're not having game opposes. Actually, pum. I'm loving them so much. Stellaris is just Faker. I mean, he was kind of playing like Faker. He subbed in last game, absolutely carried. But this time around, Hero is gonna be the one starting. 1, 2, 3. Stick to that. Eddie really wanna do that. Eddie is like hype as hell. Okay. Eddie is in the mood. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what happened here. Hopefully they have a little more coordination in the game. Oh, driver! There's a pillow as well? Okay, that's kind of a cool pillow, not gonna lie. What is happening? Driver, you take the pillow. What have we just witnessed? Now, Taki, what are you gonna do? This guy went to the wrong side last time around. Absolute mental destruction from Taki. Okay, we have Driver versus Eddie. There's gonna be the Darius versus the Yone. ADC is playing Yone. Oh no. Also, this is our last 1v1 in this season. I just realized. My prediction was 2-1 for CFO. Let's see how that one fares. If CFO wins 2-1 here, then I'm gonna be the only co-streamer who predicted the whole day correctly. I'm just saying, I'm just putting this out. Here's a little teaser. They're gonna have a 1v1 and they're going at it early on. Driver already dealing quite a lot of damage to Eddie. And even preparing. Oh my god, there's the positive. Positive is burning. And Driver might just get this one. But Eddie with the comeback. And Driver is gonna be taking him down. And Driver with quite a strong start. Not even a single CS for Eddie for now. Eddie's flash is gonna be back up as well as the Ignite. Oh, just use it, I guess. Ignite though. Ignite is back up. Ignite used for both members. As it's gonna be Driver once again. Who's going for the second kill. 2 kills. 2 kills on. And with that one, CFO choosing blue side. Driver. What? Oh my god! Driver! Risking up everyone here. Pretty normal bans for now, I'd say. Nothing super out of ordinary. Vi is still up. I guess Junji Vi could be an option here. That is the obvious first pick. TSW, they could be stealing away the Ori. If Ori is not picked here for TSW, then 100% CFO is going to be taking that one. Who is even left here? Nocturne! Oh my god, the Nocturne was also up. I completely forgot about Nocturne because he's basically 100% banned. Okay, that's also good. I mean, that's pretty good, yeah, because TSW could have taken the Rumble and the Ori. Now they're just only going to be taking the Ori and, I mean, who is it for Driver? Sion's still up. Of course, wait, it's such a Gragas game. Gragas is so good against the Nocturne. Now they're gonna go for the Zyrocon. I mean, at least like pick the Ori, now the Zyrocon. Okay, they're not gonna be picking any of those that I'm saying for now. And Ori, they're gonna be stealing away the Ori from the Vi. Now the question is, are we seeing a Gragas ban? If I am TSV, I think I'm picking up the Kaisa. You know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. I feel like they already have so much damage. They need some early presence. I don't like the Ash that much, but like together with the Nocturne as well, you know, you have the Equalizer. It is fine here. It is fine and I like it. But CFO, this is just a Gragas, right? Like this has to be the Gragas. This is such a Gragas pick. So, okay, the Sion is another Driver champion, to be fair. I don't know. I think the Gragas is just much better into the Nocturne. But this is still a Driver. Sion and Gragas are his best champions. Well, TSV just gonna go for the most common pairing with the Ashe, the Braum. I feel like both comps are having their strength. I really don't have any like comp that I would say this winning here. It seems like the universe is disagreeing with me. I'm gonna predict TSV here. If CFO wins even one game, I'd lock it in first place. No question about that. But more than that, more importantly, this might be our grand final match as well. We might be getting a sneak peek to what would be our LCP mid-season finals. And also a peek into what might be our true MSI representatives. Wait, how is Hongyu so low here? Wait, whoa, what happened? Wait, what happened on the map? Everyone is so low, but no kills for now. Okay, Dogo, whoever was on Dogo had to use his cleanse. I mean, well done on that sense, but what happened to the mid lane? We're not finding that one out. Now, something I'm really curious about is what kind of build this Ashe is going to be going for. But there is one particular that I absolutely love, which is the Kraken start. That is the build that actually Style has been going for all the time. And I really hope that we're going to be seeing this from Eddie as well. Meanwhile, Driver just going to get the solo bolo here. It seems to be the case. One more auto, that should be enough. There's a Q. And Driver with the solo bolo. CFO already with the lead. Now, Can he get even more than that? Honky gonna go for the stun, but the charm is so nice from Dire. That's at least gonna be granting them the trade, but still it's gonna be Taki on the TSW side who picks up the kill. So in the end, it is really good for CFO. Now with that being said, there's gonna be the dragon picked up for TSV. And even if CFO gonna be... Or, wait, no chance. Driver just walks up and Junji's gonna be finished. This is GG. Absolute GG. Thanks for the leash. CFO gonna be picking up the dragon now. He's still gonna be getting the first grab. Junji is trying to come for the rest. But now let's see if they can actually pick it up. We're looking for a potential pick here. There's already 2 kills, 2 grabs. Sorry for TSV, but there it is. Into the paranoia. Into the Eddie's ultimate. And they're gonna be getting down Honkyu. Move on the side. Taki still fighting the demons. Dire, one more charm onto Doggo possibly. Doggo has ultimate, he is very careful not to use it for now. There's the Junji being charmed as well. And Junji gonna be going down. There's gonna be the feed picked up by TSV. And what a fight for them. Taki code out here. Okay, wait, they're gonna just go into Taki. Okay, I'm not necessarily sure this is worth. I mean, they're gonna be super deep in here now. Paranoia is still up if they wanna go for that. There are so many members though. TSV has to be careful. There is gonna be the Stone Nash ultimate being used on Taki. Low members. On the red side, there goes the Junji as well, but Eddie is still not down. They're extremely deep in. Extremely deep, but unfortunately, Hero is not around to really finish up the fight, but Jesus Christ. There it is. Okay, CFO just gonna get the kills. Everyone was super low, but CFO was the first one to start taking the kills. That is not a good fight for TSV. Even using the heal to, like, you know, get a speed. Taki? My goat! What happened? Can I replay? Infernal Soul? That's pretty good. Okay, what? Oh no. Alright, okay, I mean he couldn't do too much. Even the stolen ultimate. Well, poor guy. CF was actually quite up ahead. 3,000 for gold lead. Wait, what? I like the Kraken Slayer so much. Kraken into the runes. That is the one the style is doing and it's just always looking so nice, but... Sure, another solo bullet for Driver. That's how Sion is, you know. I've seen enough of this guy. The fight for the first place is still on and still not decided. There's arrow coming out onto Junji. However, Junji is not really gonna be that hurt by that. Now the fight is and there's already 1 kill. Already 2 kills. The bot lane is cleared up. And they're still going Honkyu. Honkyu! Gonna be connecting triple for Honkyu. Okay, he's not gonna get a Penta. Okay, that is vintage Honkyu play. I mean, we were talking about who the MVP might be in LCP. And I did say that I feel like Honkyu had a little bit quieter weekend, last weekend and this weekend so far as well. Not so quiet anymore. The guy is now screaming out of his lungs. I feel like that's not up to debate. He is the MVP. Easy peasy dragon. They're gonna get a pretty early stall, I think. I mean, Jesus Christ, Dire is only just now finishing the Maleigans. That is a crazy late Maleigans. I might have one wrong prediction. I said SAG 2-1 and I also said CFO 2-1. My first prediction came to be correct. My second one though is very much looking to be just a 2-0 for CFO. Now in this fight, Driver is still not down. Well, TSV used every single one of their ultimates and now they're just waiting for Kaiving to go in. Even he is not dead. And they're just killing off the remaining members. Dire pops the ultimate, but even with that one, he just can't escape and that's it. And CFO just not gonna be losing a single member. Yep, that is CFO. It is beyond me how none of the members died in that fight, but they just waited out until TSV used all their ultimates. Wait, he's still popping the ult. He's trying to go on Doggo, but I mean, he switches down. Oh my god, that ultimate is not the greatest, but Eddie tried to take that Doggo, but Doggo is still up and alive, and Doggo is still going in. Triple for Junjia. No, wait. Wait. There's no chance. There's no chance you're getting a Vibe Penta. Please no. Please no. Anything but a Vibe Penta. Please no. Junjia is laughing. There is no chance. We're getting 2 Pentas today. Junjia! Pentakill! What? Junjia Pentakill at the Vi! What? This is gonna be our 4th Pentakill in the SCP. The 2nd Pentakill today. I just want to mention this one, you know. We got a Victor Penta. And now we have a Vi Penta. It seems like Arcane is popping. Arcade is popping! Just watch them go picking Caitlyn and Nesdom and get a Penta. Maybe Rest coming in with the Jace and they're gonna be picking a Penta as well. I mean, that's also a possibility. They're just having fun at this point. They're not taking this seriously, I think. Junjia, okay, gotta go in. And I mean, whenever people picking Vi, this is how they're expecting themselves to be playing. No more Penta, no more Penta. There's 1 kill for Doggo, 1 kill for Driver. We know there is no more. 1 kill for Honkyu as well. They're just gonna be like handshaking these kills now. And I feel like this might just be the end in 24 minutes. Extremely fast game. Extremely dominating. It's something I never expected to see. Vi Penta. I predicted CFO to 2-1 this. And I mean, it's possible. After this game, I just absolutely do not know how TSW can take a game. There is rest coming in for driver. As per usual, it happens every single time. And there is gonna be Stellar as well, coming in instead of Hero. Stellar had such a stellar performance last time around. Absolute cinema that he was providing us. As now TSW also gonna be choosing blue side. Game 2, new top laners are in. Let's see if they make a difference or not. Okay, let's see. Just let's see. Let me see. Let me see anything. I don't see anything. Okay, there you go. Nidalee ban. I can understand why. Maybe his team had to restrain him. No Nidalee for you, Rest. Unless Rest want, like, once again the Shyvana. I mean, his Shyvana was actually pretty good, so I mean, I don't know. Is it another Shyvana angle? He did this last time around. There's a Wukong for Junji. Now, I don't necessarily think that he's gonna get Panthers on the Wukong, but I mean, I wouldn't have expected him to get Panthers on the Vi, so I don't know. I feel like they're just a Walrus angle for CFO. But if they don't want their ADC, obviously could be a Shyvana as a little bit of a fun pick on the top side. But that's gonna be the Gwen. Honestly, I haven't really seen Gwen these days. She has been banned just so incredibly much. But obviously she's pretty strong as a hoo. Meanwhile, TSW gonna be pairing the Yorick with the Viego and the Annie as well. There's gonna be stun for ages. If you go in with the T-Burst, then you go in with the Viego ultimate. Bam, bam, bam. And also reset city after that. Oh my god, how do you play this if you're CFO? They're gonna be putting Hongyu on the Galio. Oh no. I mean, TSW might just be winning. No more lovers in the game left. We have played the Zyra Khan last time. Lucian Senna band here. No more love left on the Rift. Alistar? They're gonna be leaving the EDC last pick. I guess like Miss Fortune could be the one. They might be hesitant to pick Miss Fortune, but I mean, looking at these picks, I would assume it is an easy Miss Fortune angle. And their answer is just gonna be the Lesriel, probably with Leona. Leona would also be pretty good against the Miss Fortune. I've seen the future, I've seen the script. No, that's the Real. Real is like kind of like Leona, but you know what? That's what it is. As CFO, I feel like Miss Fortune is a little bit risky, but all the picks I've seen beforehand, it just feels to me that they are building up for the Miss Fortune. The Kai'Sa, it is the Kai'Sa. Kind of like the Kai'Sa more. Feel like that's a much better pick overall, much safer. I am still a tiny bit worried how much Hongyu is going to be providing for this team. I much prefer when this guy is not on the Gallios, but like the Calls and such. But it is what it is. Dogo needs to step up here. Rest also need to step up. Stellar had such a good game last time around. He had that insane 1v2 Renekton play. If you've seen that one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He was just so insane on the pick. Now the Yorick, not necessarily as flashy as maybe the Renekton could be, but he's gonna be on the side lanes. I would assume he's gonna be doing well. With the fact that CFO was able to take at least one game. They're already first now. They're locking that in early. This match is more or less just a preview of what we might be expecting in the grand final. But I'm gonna be honest, the stakes are a little bit lower. Medium rare. Okay, Junji now coming in onto Stellar, as well as Rest. Junji is still going in. Stellar is super low. But Junji! Oh my god, Stellar does it again. Oh my god, he does it again. He does it again. Reset City coming in as well. Stellar does it again. This time around it's a 2v2, a little more fair fight. But Stellar, and he's still gonna be getting 2 kills. For the most part, this hero who was playing. And one day, TSW just went like, let's do a CFO. They stopped him in, and he was absolutely carrying. But TSW though, okay, turret dive. Okay, I may have glazed them a little too much. A little saving risk. Eddie can execute, I'm fairly certain, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm not sure why would they go for that. This is absolutely not a good time to dive, but you know what? I mean, Kyvin got a kill. It's not the end of the world. Like, come on, man. Now, TSV, just do not screw this up. I need my prediction. I need my 2-1 CFO prediction. I want to have a perfect day today. So far, it has been a lucky week. I'm not gonna lie. My birthday is really coming in clutch. I need my perfect prediction, and TSV with the dragon might be granting me for that. Okay, his is gonna be going down. No more Reset City. Or maybe, okay, Reset City went down, but the astral damage is quite insane from Eddie. Eddie just gonna be popping off. Okay, no Reset City, but they don't need to reset when Eddie just gonna be killing every single person. And even dire. TSV might be winning this game, no chance. We are actually gonna be having a 6-game day today. Okay, wait, Viego just gonna get 2 grubs now. Okay, with the 2 grubs, that's gonna be TSV's second objective feed. And meanwhile, okay, Stellar might be going down in here. But the Vo is actually helping as well as the Maiden. Oh, the Maiden. Okay, Stellar. Oh, that was a little too much. That was a little too much, Stellar. Okay, he absolutely should not have went back for that. That was less Stellar. Okay, oh, wait a second. Okay, now that's just a very dead Rest here. Okay, I'm not sure what Rest is doing there either. Gentleman's thing once again. Reset City going for the snowball. That's always good to see. And with this CFO starting the dragon, it really doesn't look like the TSC would be contesting that, which is a little weird to me. Like, they are on a very, very quick way to get the soul. And they're not going for that. They're maybe taking this game safer than I would like it, but okay. There it is. Stun from Dire is also Taki going in with the ultimate. Junji's gonna be super low here. This might be the fight that are winning here. Reset City coming in, and Reset City is not gonna be going for there is a reset. There is a reset. Unfortunately, CFO members are gonna be too far away. But Reset City is gonna be going in and resetting together around the wall. Gonna be getting the camp with that. And there is another team fight, kind of won by TSV. They only took down one member. I don't know why they didn't went in earlier for the dragon, but you know what? I don't care. TSV on the way, giving us game 3 today. Because Stellar, okay, Stellar might be dying here unless he goes for another amazing play, just like it last time run, and he does. I love this guy so much. This guy every single time, and I'm like, okay, he's dead. No, he finds a way to leave. He finds a way to get a kill as well. CFO gotta be getting at least a little bit of catch-up gold. But there's gonna be a mountain. Unfortunately, not the point. Because I don't know why, but TSV just gave away their dragon. Yeah, the glitch agrees with me. I don't know why they did that. But they gave away the second dragon, so it's only gonna be their second. I agree. Yes, glitch. Yes, I do think the same. Everything else works fine except for this stream. Wait, Stellar. Game is not over, by the way. Like, still absolutely could go to CFO. This is the time when TSV takes another threat to have a little bit more gold late for them. But there is ultimate coming in from Honkyu. He's not able to save the turret, but enough to scare away TSV. Junjia is looking for some potential pick, but Histo is also gonna be invisible. He's the one who's going for Junjia. Oh, did they vision? Oh, never mind. That was their vision. I'm actually stupid. Kaivin going in, followed up by Honkyu as well. Honkyu's ultimate is not gonna be hitting that many members. There's gonna be this TP coming in from Stellar, and this might be their fight. Stellar is the first one arriving here together with the Maiden. The damage is not really hitting on anyone. There is Donkey going in. Engage is nice. Eddie might be carrying this. The first one actually going to Dire. But Eddie is still going strong. And Eddie gets the kill. And he's still going for the Reset City. And that just means Dragon. That just means Atakan. That just means everything for TS3. And this is exactly what they were looking for. Exactly the fight that they needed to finally close out this game eventually. There's gonna be the Mountain Soul Point. There's gonna be the Atakan. They got everything here. Oh, what just happened? Dire? Wait. TPing in. Okay, to be fair, Dire's damage was pretty nice, but like, why did you do that, Dire? There's even a Terminus for Doggo. He's gonna be able to shred through like the Yorick and even the Rel. Oh, everything, everyone. Oh, no. Even the glitch, though, the glitch is scared. The last game was actually pretty quick. It was like 24, 25 minutes. CFO didn't need too much time to win. Okay, Stellar. I'm actually just jinxing them all the time. Unless... Okay, never mind, Stellar is down. There's a shutdown. There's a shutdown for Rest. The solo bolo as well. The S3, you have the lead. You have Atakan. You have literally a Mountain Soul Point. Against the Kaiser, against the fat Kaiser, just do not do anything. Wait, glitched. Oh, don't you agree with me? Wait, the glitch is not agreeing with me. Does the glitch know something I don't? Do you? The glitch has spoken. Is gonna be CFO who's getting this dragon? Was the glitch lying to me? That is the big question here. Eddie gonna get caught out here a little bit. Kaivin has to pop the ultimate, going for the headbutt, but not fighting too many members. Junji is gonna be super low. Massive ultimate for Dire! Rest dealing a lot of damage here. Glitch! You liar! And they're just the soul, they're just Baron, they're just everything. The glitch has actually just jinxed CFO. Are we going into game 3? Are we actually going for full length today? Junjia onto Dire, but Junjia is down! And there it is, Reset City coming in now. Reset City, Histo. Gonna be jumping out. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Junji is down, but so is Dire. A little bit of a damage is lacking on the TSV side, but Eddie is still up. Eddie is still doing damage. There are strong members here still. He's still looking for a potential reset. And there it is! Eddie gets a kill! And reset goes for the headbutt. And this should be it! 32 minutes in. I think we're going to game 3. We should be going to game 3. Not gonna go to the night without a fight. The secret whales in the ocean. The whales are the ones who are eating the oyster, and they want to prove it that it's the same on the rift. They're taking CFO to a tie, and game 3 gonna be deciding it all. Which is our real first team? What is happening here? Driver coming in, and also I'm in a little different setup now. So I had some computer issues. The stream was lagging insanely hard. Because of that, I couldn't watch this whole thing live. However, I still haven't seen the match. CFO is gonna be on blue side, and I'm here now to catch you up on. This is only for the YouTube people. Never seen before footage. This is game 3. I have no idea what I'm gonna be picking. There are just so many champions out of the picture. I am actually just so impressed with Stellar, so I'm happy to see him playing again. But this is Driver. Are we gonna be seeing something like a Gragas? The first pick is gonna be the Talia for Honkyu. Usually we see the Victor against that. Let's see if that's what Dire wants or something else. Oh, the Misfortune. Misfortune Victor was like super popular, I think, around the start of the season. I feel like that could be a good combo. Or maybe they just unlock in the jungler. I don't know. Liliana, that would have been another one. One of those like very good engage tools who can also stun and just stealing away from CFO. We don't really want to have playing a Misfortune against Liliana. There's a Kalista. I would assume Nico available. But even with the Renata or some of those other picks, Kalista, Renata, such an insanely strong bot lane already. And I guess it still works against the Misfortune. The TS3, what are you gonna be doing here? I don't even really know. Victor or Rihanna. Be the while we've seen that. I think the Victor would have been much better here, but sure, Oriana. But we're really at a point where there are just no junglers left, kinda, so you have to go very deep into the champ pool. What is he still gonna be going for? Nofuri has not been picked nor banned so far. Jungler is gonna be last pick, but Nofuri could be an option even for CFO here. Sejuani for Junjia. I forgot about Sejuani. I don't even know how she got through all of these draws. Okay, driver. Lock it in. I know when the Gragas. What is it gonna be? I'm just a Grog? Right. So it's nothing. Refusing to pick. Oh, the Jax. Wait. Whoa. The Poppy? Okay, the draw kind of bugged here. But Jax on the top stand against an Ambessa and versus the Poppy jungle. Okay, I'm not necessarily sure about that one. Seems like Gragas is not playable at the moment. Not even Driver is playing, which could have been fine in this comp. But we are gonna be now in the game. He's the oh my god, almost getting caught out here. I feel like early game should be better for CFO with the Kalista pick. And I mean, the CFO really hopes for that one, because if Kalista is not getting some snowball, then she's not gonna be that good. Okay, Misfortune is not gonna have a fun game here. I can already tell that. I mean, that is a very rough lane. And Misfortune, I have bad news. It's only gonna get worse. Jesus Christ, Dog is already taking the plate now. Okay, top side, wait a second. Okay, that has to be a soloable flash to flash. Driver still going in. Counter-strike cooldown, I think it's not up. Doesn't need it. First blood to Driver. Stellar just driving for the minions, but there it is. Proccing. Driver is gonna be also just super strong here. Junji gonna be getting the scuttle here. They're gonna be taking the ward out as a... Oh, no dragon? Maybe TSW is thinking they're doing the dragon. Let's do a prime opportunity for a gang here. But rather, Junji just gonna go for more farm. Already level 6, so we might be seeing some gangs soon. Oh, okay, Kiving with the flash onto Taki. There is no level 6 on Kiving, however, there is gonna be the re-engage coming in from Taki. There's the stun, and Kiving might be going down. There's the bailout, but I'm very certain the bailout is not helping him. Eddie with the kill. Can they go for even more? Dogo has to use the cleanse, and even the flash. Both of them are gonna be down, and that's granting TSV for potentially 3 drops here. Okay, good fight back from them actually. I mean, I feel like both junglers are really thinking about this dragon, but ultimate from Taki. Gonna be missing most members, but there it is. Such a nice berserker from Kiving. There's gonna be Histo already pretty low. Bailout should be there, yeah. Bailout, Dogo still alive. Bailout is so good, but the second time around, he might be going. There's a stun as well, but he is somehow still alive. Honky is now arriving. There's some stun onto Eddie. Eddie somehow still alive. But meanwhile, Taki is the one who's falling. And it's gonna go to Kiving. Oh my god. CFO just kind of stomping this game, aren't they? And after all this, everyone's gonna reset. Just gonna be witnessing the first dragon taken. 11 minutes, somewhat of a slower dragon. But CFO, I feel like, still pretty happy. Okay, Honky gonna be... I think that's not how he wanted to place the ball. A lot of ultimates thrown to Eddie, but he's still gonna be alive. He doesn't have any summoners, but he doesn't need that. And the ultimate, just gonna be make sure cleaning up the wave. There's no more funny situation happening after. I feel like we're not gonna getting that, because if there's another fight, there's gonna be Histo going on Honkyu. Honkyu just cannot move there under the threat, but Honkyu taken down. Anything in return that TFO can get? So far the answer is no, but Taki should be going down at least the threat. This will go to Junjia. And now the kill gonna be picked up by Dire as well, so far it's pretty good for TS3. Double kill for Dire. And then gonna pick up some plays here as well. TS3 back in the game. We're getting quite a hype game 3 here. And I do feel like we're watching our best 2 teams. I don't remember any team being this close to CFO, if I'm being honest. I'm just hoping that if this actually ends up being the grand final, then we're gonna be seeing this in 5 games. Okay, guy, you got like not necessarily solo bullet, but killed once. He's still going at it. Jumping out. I don't think he's winning this against Stellar for now. Stellar also 1 level up there. While the teams on the top side fighting for what seems to be the Herald now. Okay, never mind. Driver's still going in. I mean, he has flash. Doesn't want to go for that. There's a public execution. Now the flash used defensively, and Stellaros is arriving. Maybe this little encounter was enough of an incentive for CFO to go for the Herald, but this is still no Herald. They're looking around. They're looking for potentially Dire. They're coming Junjia. Junjia immediately onto Dire. And even... Oh, That was a messed up fight here. Kaiving missed the ultimate as well. Now, Honkyu coming in. Can you save the game? He's still gonna be on the wrong side of the ball, and I'm fairly certain he's gonna be going down. Very important to feed this Kalista, and that's gonna be granting finally the headout for CFO. And I mean, TSW has some nice ideas, but like, look at the map. Look at the map state here. Another turret for CFO with the headout. I mean, probably gonna get the mid lane one as well soon. Overall, just so much better macro. Taking all the camps as well they can. Okay, Taki with the ultimate coming in. I don't think that's necessarily gonna be that useful for TSV. But now Junjia's gonna be super strong with the horse still ready. Basically full build on the Sejuani. And there is Taki. It's gonna be going down. The CC from Honkyu and Kaiving is just way too much. Dire trying to save this top turret. Can they? Oh, there's the Weavers once again. And Honkyu going on Dire, followed up by the Rest Driver. I wanted to say Counter Strike. I'm not. Whatever. You know what I mean. It wasn't even a Counter Strike. That was it. And doesn't matter because Driver is going down here. Eddie with the kill. It is currently like 2 AM here, so my brain is not working. I am very sorry. This is the best I can do. YouTube people, I'm doing this for you for the highlights. Don't hate me. 3.8k lead already. I mean, that is the CFO effect. If they start rolling, they're not stopping. TSV, full vision on that. They know that CFO is doing it. He still might be trying to steal that one away, but I mean, there are just not that many TSV members. He's still really trying, but I really feel like they should just give it. They don't really have a good way in there. Ultimate is also not even gonna be touching Junjia. It is just gonna be CFO's Atakan. And now Driver jumping in, going for the stun. And there's even the Berserker gonna be catching Taki at least. Taki has to flash out and so far no kills. Kaiving also very nice reaction time there. Tyre could not find the ultimate. And in the end, everyone is getting out unscattered. But this is once again just really good for CFO. Slowly but surely. CFO just dominating this game. Don't really think we sing a soul, but that's gonna be their second one. If the game goes on for 10 more minutes, maybe we see a soul. I don't know about that, but with replay, what happened with Histo? What happened there with Histo just... Or even on the second watch, I have no idea what happened there. I don't know, man. It is way too late for me. My brain cannot function like that. TSJ was not able to get a single turret so far. That is insane. The amount of macro domination that CFO has in this game is just crazy. Again, like they're just playing in the jungle. Like this is not even TSV jungle anymore. And they're still looking for something here. Taki is gonna be missing the ultimate. I'm not even really sure what he was going for. I'm gonna bluff him so much. His dances are so amazing, but I don't know what that was. Is it better in time now? Definitely members there. Dogo ulting in, going for the double stun here. There's also gonna be such a good ultimate from Kaiving, and the TP coming in from the Jax. I feel like this is just gonna be deciding the fight here. Flash out from Taki, but meanwhile on the side, Honkyu got a kill as well. No firepower left in TSV. Just an easy free Baron, gonna be it for CFO. As though, okay, Driver gonna for 1v2. Well, why not? Yeah, there's teleport coming in, but Driver is not stopping here. There's gonna be the flash, there is gonna be even the counter strike. While the Baron is gonna be CFO's. Driver somehow gets out! Can he? There's no chance. Driver is crazy here, man. Gonna be getting the kill on the Stellar. This guy is crazy. But TSV, so far, the only ever team in the LCP who could take a match away from CFO. CFO, very visibly were sick in that match. I don't know how much I should contribute to that. Obviously, CFO played a little bit worse, but not to take away from TSV. They are definitely one of our best teams, and they might be our second best ones. However, the second is not the first, and CFO, they have already locked in the first place with the first game victory. And still, with that being said, they're just showcasing that they are absolutely, no question, the best team in the LCP, as they're gonna be knocking on the base. That inhibitor is falling very soon while this is all happening. On the top side, there is a bit of a push taken away. Driver, oh my god, the Thunderer Sky. The Thunderer Sky doesn't care. He goes in, he gets the kill, and there's already Eddie down. Is it just the game's end? Or are we just ending already? There's gonna be minion waves also pushing in. They don't want to stay here anymore. In just under 30 minutes, Driver likely gonna be going down in here. No bailout. However, the rest of the members are still healthy. They're gonna be destroying the turrets. And I feel like the Nexus is not gonna be safe for too long. CFO gonna be ending the split with a 7-0 undefeated record as our absolute #1 team. They did it. Took revenge against TSV for what they done to them in split 1. And they're gonna be our best team, to the surprise of no one. I mean, like, come on. CFO is our best team. It's up to no debate. But all in all the 3 games you've seen, I think were pretty good. Even this one, for a while, was a little bit competitive as well. And if these are the 2 teams we are standing at MSI, I'm happy. And oh yeah, there is a dance. There is the Driver dance. As per usual, I'm not sure what kind of dance it's supposed to be, but as always, there's a Driver dance. But next week, playoffs is here. On Friday, we are gonna be having a, I don't even know which match, but Friday, That's where we're starting. And soon enough, I think in 2 weeks, we're also going to be finding out who will be our MSI representatives. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.